Switching from square to almond shape and trying new Madam Glam collection of color builder gels in this video coming up. Hello guys, this is Anastasia and today we will be transforming these nails. It's been 3.5 weeks and it is time to do a new set, and also the nails are long enough so we can finally transition to almond shape because this client, she really wanted to do almonds, and when the nails are too short you cannot really do them. You can only have oval shape, so finally they're long enough, so we're going to do that. But first I need to file off the old color and I will be using ceramic drill bit for it.
Silver dollar, golden flame, dirty water, poison rain, perfect murder, take it rain. I don't belong to anyone, but everybody knows my name. By the way, you've been uninvited, 'cause all you say are all the same things I didn't copy.
I filed off the color and a little bit of the base coat, but as you can see I still have some remaining thin layer of the old base coat, and it is totally fine to leave it like that because it's not lifting, it's not peeling, so we can securely apply the new product on top. So this is kind of like infill. If you are removing the old product by soaking off, then you cannot really use this method, but when filing off, it is fine. Now we're going to change the shape. Instead of square, we're going to have almonds. And the first thing you need to do is just take a look at the nail and see where is the center. Then you need to file the sidewalls towards the center, but do not file them too deep. Do not go all the way into the sidewall, because this is how you will break the stress area of the natural nail and the cracks on the sides may occur. So I filed one side, then I switched to the opposite and file it in the same direction. So this is what I recommend to do. File one side, let's say 10 times, and then do the same thing to the opposite side. So if you were filing the left side for like 2 minutes and the right side for 1 minute, then it's probably not symmetrical. Makes sense? So it's kind of have to be the equal amounts of filing on both sides if you want to get it symmetrical. Now I think it looks good. So the final retouch, and we can switch to the cuticle care, which I usually do by using e-file, and I start with the flame bit. Always work on the left side first at about 25,000 rotations per minute. If you would like to know more about cuticle care with electric nail file, I have an online course about it, and I will leave the link down below so you can learn more about it and join. Now I am going to fix this nail because it is like twice shorter than the others. So I feed the form, then I apply dehydrator and non-acid primer only on the free edge, thin layer of the base coat, and cure it for 30 seconds. I'm going to build the missing free edge with polygel. Actually, this is control gel by IBD, and I will use a nude color. You can use any product actually to do that: hard gel, acrylic, soft gel. I just decided to use polygel this time. So I will build the missing part to create this same almond shape like we have on other 9 nails, and the same thing here. Make sure this is symmetrical, always stick with the center, and we need to create it the same style and length as all other nails. So when you do that, make sure that you take a look at the other thumb and make sure they are identical. Looks pretty similar to me, so that means it's all fine, and we can cure it in LED for 1 minute. After that, I'm going to take off the form and I will slightly file the shape, so then I can continue the builder gel application alongside with the other nails. So basically this one will be exactly the same as all other nails, except for this free edge was created by us, not by nature. Okay, now let's apply dehydrator on all nails as well as non-acid primer. I usually apply it only on the free edge. Do not forget, if you will apply non-acid primer on the whole nail, then you might end up having trouble soaking off this nail. So if you're taking off the product by soaking it off, you want to apply primer only on the free edge. Now I will apply a thin coat of base coat on all 10 nails. Make sure the layer is thick and it is not touching the skin, whether it's the cuticle or the sidewalls, and cure for 30 seconds in LED again. Now let's apply the color. I will start with Builder Light Purple, and first coat will be super thin because this is what we need to create the base for our application. And you can see that the color is pretty transparent. And after that, I will not cure. This is important because if you will cure, then you will have to apply another coat. Take another drop from the bottle and start the application starting from the cuticle. So this is the technique I use for applying hard gel as well. I just go from the cuticle towards the center and then towards the free edge. And I'm moving my brush right, left, back and forth. And the secret here is that your brush should not lose connection with the product. Looks like we have a bubble there, so I will try my best to get rid of it because I don't want any bubbles in this application. So you can hold the nail like that, so the gravity will help you a little bit. Make sure you cover the sidewalls as well. We do not want to miss those, and once you're happy with the application, then we can cure in LED for 30 seconds and continue on the next hand. So after first coat is cured, we can apply the second one, and second one is actually applying easily for some reason. So I apply it and tell my client to cure it in the lamp, and here's what happens. Do you guys have a problem with your clients like that? Because I mean, she's an experienced one, not some new client. She is doing a gel for like many years and she still missed the lamp. But it happens, especially when they're starting to fall asleep as you work. Next color is Builder Arctic Blue, and this is a very beautiful pastel light blue color. I'm going to apply it the same way and cure it again. The consistency is very thick if you think of it as the gel polish, but if you think of it as gel, it's kind of medium consistency. So for this length and shape, I always create the structure of the nails. I never apply just the color because the almond shape will look really flat if you do that. So this is pretty cool when you can apply the color and build the structure at the same time. The only thing I noticed, as you can see, the colors they're a little bit transparent, so you can still see some corners, and the natural nail is a little bit see-through, so you definitely need to do at least 2 coats. And if you notice that while application the color is running to the sides or towards the cuticle too much, then you can always turn the hand around so it will be like a palm up and secure it like that, or even cure it for first 5 seconds with the hand upside down. After we cured all 2 coats of all the colors, I will seal it with the top coat, and I tried 4 different colors of these builders, and I think that this one, lavender, is probably my favorite one. What about you guys? Which one do you like the most? I will leave all the names and the links in the description box, as well as my coupon for 30% off. This color and this style for some reason reminds me of Japanese nail technicians. They seem to really like this pastel, light and pale colors. Let me guys know what do you think, and thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post new tutorials and product reviews just like this one every week. And I will see you in my next one. Goodbye!